Hello there guys, it's Stephen here. I've just literally walked in for work, hence why I've still got my coffee in my hand. I forgot I was actually holding it when I started filming, genuinely. But hello, hope you're all well. Today I'm going to make a little vow that hopefully I'll be able to keep to. Basically, I'm going to try and do a video every day for the next month or so at least to trial this out to see how long it takes me to get knackered and actually give up. But I do want to do this. I do want to try being a little bit more productive on this channel, getting videos out. It may be that they vary in quality. Sometimes I may be simply as just this, or it may be a little bit more complicated like this, though I probably will be over there, not just here. Or maybe it'll be a little bit more like this with the transfer target stuff. But it will kind of depend on how much time I've got on each day. But all I want to do is make sure I'm getting something up, be it with loads of editing or a little bit of editing. Let me know in the comments what you want to see discussed, because I'm going to be looking for things to discuss every single day. Sometimes it'll be transfer targets, sometimes it'll be a match reaction, sometimes it could be an academy report, it could be about anything. Don't expect 15-20 minute videos every day. I simply haven't got the time, but I want to be much more productive going forward, because I do enjoy making these videos. So let me know in the comments what you want to see. Also, a quick shout out as well to Craig Morrison and the wonderfully named Forrest Blevins for their quick Patreon donations this week. Thanks guys, thanks for joining my Patreon, you're all absolute heroes. And also, David Silva is 32 years old today. El Majo is 32, same age as me actually. David, welcome to my 32-year-old club. It's good knowing I'm the same school year as David Silva actually, isn't it? But yeah, the wonderful magician, he's getting older. And it just dawned on me today when I realised he was 32 that there's going to be a future at some point without him in a Manchester City shirt. For now, it's not worth thinking about, but it is quite a scary realisation, isn't it? Please don't age David Silva. I want you to be in a City shirt for absolutely forever. But let's get on to the actual transfer target. There are 3 names to discuss, and we're going to start with a certain Chilean called Alexis Sanchez. You may have heard of him before. You may have heard of the links, because they're absolutely everywhere. Today on the internet, there's been loads of links. Sanchez joining Manchester City, and you've got people like John Cross from the Mirror saying that City are expected to put a bid in any now, and that apparently we've made the first move to sign him. We've approached Arsenal for a 25 million bid. Arsenal want something closer to 30 million. Then we've got people like Miguel Delaney saying that people close to the Chilean are saying expects to be a done deal within the next week or two. It's just developing and rolling and steamrolling into this never-ending cycle of Alexis Sanchez to Manchester City. I'm starting to think it's going to happen as well. I hope it happens soon, because he's still a wonderful player. As I said in the video yesterday or the day before, whenever it was, I wasn't necessarily desperate for Sanchez in the summer, given the fact that now Pep's done his job. He's managed Sterling and Son. He's made them indispensable members of the squad. I don't feel like he's just kind of buying goals anymore. I feel like he's developed these players, and now if he wants to buy another striker, given that Gabby has got injuries, I don't really blame him. We do need the reinforcements. He's the kind of person that takes one trophy, which are probably definitely going to get Premier League, is about 99% there, and makes it 2 or 3 trophies potentially. He's the extra bit of quality that we could need towards the end of the season. So for me, this looks very, very likely. He looks like he obviously wants to come and City. It looks like Arsenal are finally accepting that their Chilean striker wants to be a Manchester City striker, and I cannot wait for that to happen personally. And that leads me nicely onto the next person, because his future is intertwined with Alexis Sanchez's. Maybe Jonny Evans. Apparently Arsenal want him, and apparently City want him too. Now, according to James Ducker from The Telegraph, apparently Arsenal want a swap with West Brom for Debussy as well. He will go to West Brom and Evans will go to Arsenal. But apparently Evans wants to play for Guardiola. Why wouldn't you want to play for Guardiola ahead of Arsene Wenger? Now, I am not so sure this will happen. I kind of don't want it to happen, and being honest. Nothing against Jonny Evans personally. I just don't think he's a good enough footballer for Manchester City. I can't see the point in signing someone like him for 30 million for him to disappear on a free transfer 2 years from now as a backup player. I just can't see the point. It seems like a wasted bit of money for me. Not that I give a shit what we spend in general. I just see it as a bit of a wasted signing, and I can't be asked going for that whole rigmarole of someone playing 20 games and eventually disappearing off into the sunset 2 years from now. I'd rather just fast forward and get that out of the way and just maybe do what we've got, and then sign a top-class centre-back in the summer. Evans isn't a top-class centre-back. He's a good one, more suited to Arsenal than Manchester City. But at the same time, if it does happen, I will obviously totally support him. I obviously think Pep also has earned the right to be trusted on this, given what he's done this season. He's a phenomenal manager. And if you want Jonny Evans, fair enough, go and get him. Personally, though, and I guess it's just my opinion, I'm not really keen on him. But I don't think this will happen, though I do think we are actually in for him. And the other centre back that we've been linked to over the past few days that you've all been mentioning in the comments is Barcelona's Samuel Umtiti, one of the finest young centre backs in European football. He's got a 60 million euros release clause, I think, and apparently Guardiola wants him. Why wouldn't you want him? He's a Rolls Royce of a defender, elegant, intelligent, technically good, fast, strong, and obviously he can prove he can play in a possession-based system as well. Though I am not really sure this is going to happen personally. I've got nothing against Umtiti, I've got nothing against Barcelona, and I obviously think Manchester City are a huge club these days, but I don't really see why he would leave Barcelona to not be guaranteed first-team football. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't think he would be. Stones and Otamendi, they're obviously our first-choice pairing these days, and he'd have to battle it out with those two. Now, I don't doubt that he believes he'd be good enough to displace one of those two, but at the same time, he also is one of Barcelona's best defenders, and he's probably pretty cushy there, given the fact he only signed relatively recently in general. He's in no rush, in my opinion, to actually make the next step in his career, and I think he'll probably spend another season or two at the new camp at very least. I would love him at City, don't get me wrong, he's phenomenal. He's a vast level above the likes of Harry Maguire and Jonny Evans, in my personal opinion, the kind of player that we should be targeting, but I just can't see this happening. It would take a phone call of epic Pep Guardiola proportions to persuade him to leave the now come to Manchester City, but personally, I just can't see that happening. What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments. Sanchez, Evans, Maguire, Umtiti, these players, which one is going to be at City in the end of January? Will more than one be there? Personally, I think it's going to be one. I think it's going to be Sanchez, maybe Evans, though I'm not necessarily excited by that. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know in the comments what you think of the FA Cup draw, which has probably happened by now. I couldn't be arsed waiting for it to happen because it's about an hour from recording and I want to get this video out tonight. So let me know what you think of the FA Cup draw, whoever that could be. I'm expecting it'll be some mid-table premierships here. Hopefully it's some lower league team. Hopefully I'm wrong there. Let me know about the transfers, like this video if you haven't already, subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow for a video, probably be a match reaction of the Bristol game. Hello there guys, thanks for watching another video by myself, Esteemed Kompany. This is a channel supported by Patreon, so do feel free to head over to patreon.com/Esteemed Kompany if you want to lend a little support to the future videos. As ever, no worries if not, but if you do get involved, I thank you a whole hell of a lot for your support. All these names scrolling down the screen now are my regular Patreon supporters, so thank you very much guys. You're all ace, every single one of you who watches these videos, I appreciate you loads. I'll see you next time guys.